looking more for the holiday, right?
So the records today, 60 degrees for Christmas Eve, 63 degrees for Christmas Day. Definitely will make a run at that. I think we have a very good shot of at least tying the record today. Now, keep in mind that 60-degree temperature probably won't happen until later this evening and into the overnight hours tonight. We're in the 40s right now, 50s this afternoon, and then climbing up from there. In fact, the warmth coming in with this storm system, that means rainfall, not just here in southern New England, but all the way up into northern New England. Even ski country is going to end up with some rain from this storm system before the cooler temperatures start to return here by the end of the weekend. Our threat tracker Futurecast for today, tonight, and tomorrow up into the medium category. We're concerned about rain and wind, especially this evening and overnight tonight, where the height of the storm will be. But even prior to that, we'll see some periods of rain through the day, off and on, and wind gusts. They'll be strongest overnight and early on Thursday on Christmas morning, gusting up to 45 miles per hour, especially near the coast, the Cape, and the islands. Minor street flooding. One of the concerns if you do have plans to travel around southern New England this morning. Actually, more towards this evening, that's when we have the best shot at getting a little bit of street flooding. So do be careful. And even early tomorrow morning, we have the potential to wake up to a thunderstorm. That it would be isolated and early in the morning hours, between say 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. with gusts 35 to 45 miles per hour through the day on Christmas. So we'll keep the threat tracker up into the medium category even for tomorrow. Here's the view from Narragansett right now. Gray, damp and misty. The visibility is down to about 2 miles or less now across much of Rhode Island. The exception westerly, 10 miles visibility. But Worcester, Boston, you're under a mile for visibility there. New Bedford's at about 2.5 miles. The Cape, if you're headed east, about a mile visibility in Hyannis. The temperatures are on their way up. We're at 43 in Providence, 46 in Newport, 48 Martha's Vineyard, 50 Nantucket. Warm front is going to lift through. That's going to bring our temperatures again up into the 50s as we head into the late morning and afternoon. So 3 o'clock this afternoon around 54, and then notice by 7, 8 o'clock this evening we're getting close to that 60-degree mark and maybe even surpassing it by midnight to 6 a.m. That's when we'll have the chance of breaking the record for Christmas Day, which again is 63 degrees. Here's the satellite and radar over the Northeast, and you can see rain, New York State through Pennsylvania, up now into Vermont and parts of New Hampshire dealing with the rainfall. And we're not alone, all the way down into the deep south. This is that line of severe weather that moved across the deep south yesterday, now into the southeastern United States. So Atlanta's airport, Charlotte, up through D.C., New York City, all with the potential for some impacts, even some wintry weather in the Windy City possible behind the storm system as it departs. It'll wrap in cold air, so we do have some a winter weather advisory for Chicago for today. Around here, though, it's wet weather. We're looking at off and on rain and drizzle through the daytime. As we head into this evening and tonight, the intensity picks up. This is 6 o'clock this evening, and then maybe heading off to bed, waiting for Santa's arrival, 11:30 at night. Rain, potentially embedded thunderstorms early tomorrow morning, but then watch the exit. So by 10:30 in the morning, last of it's moving off the Cape and islands. Skies clear quickly behind it. We have sunshine in the afternoon. Temperatures will be dropping through the day on Christmas. This is the wind gust Futurecast. So by 8 o'clock this evening, starting to see those winds picking up 35 to 45 miles an hour, especially south and east of Providence. And the winds stay very busy overnight, and the kind of wind gusts that could knock down some of your holiday decorations, maybe lead to an isolated power outage or wind damage. And then tomorrow through the day, the winds do remain very blustery. So here's that 7-day Futurecast. 60 degrees again by later this evening. Tomorrow I have us tying the record, 63. The temperatures, though, will be warmest first thing in the morning and then dropping as we head through the day. So by 6 o'clock in the evening, we're actually in the 40s and falling into the 30s by Friday morning. 47 Friday afternoon, 50 on Saturday. If you're headed to the Pats game on Sunday, it'll be cooler near 45 with a chance of a passing shower or two with a cold front. That front does cool us off for early next week, and our weather pattern shows a couple of offshore storms that will have to be watched. One would be on Monday, Tuesday, but another one possibly for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day.